In this video, we're going to be talking about how to find the symmetric equations of a line given by a vector with its direction numbers here when the line passes through the point P. So we've been given this vector with the direction numbers 1, -1, and 2. This is also the same as saying V is equal to 1i minus 1j plus 2k. If you're given the vector in this form, you just need to pull out the coefficients on I, j, and k as 1, -1, +2 to get these direction numbers. And we know that the line passes through the coordinate point 2, 3, -4. And we want to find the equation of the line defined by these two pieces of information, and we want to give the equation in symmetric form. When we're talking about the symmetric equation of a line, it's this equation here, x minus x sub 0 divided by a equal to y minus y sub 0 divided by b equal to z minus z sub 0 divided by c. And if we have a point that the line passes through and this vector equation, then we can just pull values directly out of these two pieces of information here and plug them into this single equation. So what we need to realize is that x sub 0, y sub 0, and z sub 0 come from the point P. So what we're going to take is this x value in the coordinate point and plug it in for x sub 0. We're going to take the y value from the coordinate point and plug it in for y sub 0, and we're going to take the z value from the coordinate point and plug it in for z sub 0. Additionally, when we have this vector here and the direction numbers already defined, we'll take the coefficient on I, or this first direction number here, and plug that in for a. Then we'll take the second direction number, or the coefficient on j, and plug that in for b, and finally the third direction number, which is the coefficient on k if we have this vector equation, and plug that in for c. And then it's just a matter of simplifying this equation. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to take this formula and we're going to say x minus x sub 0, which we know is 2, divided by a, which we know is 1, equal to y minus y sub 0, or y minus 3, divided by b, which we know is -1, and then equal to z minus z sub 0, or z minus a -4, divided by c, which we know is 2. So sometimes we won't be able to simplify any further, but in this case we don't need to write x minus 2 over 1, that's redundant, so we can just say x minus 2. The -1 here in the denominator will affect the numerator. We'll get rid of the 1, and we'll transfer this negative into the numerator, so this becomes -y plus 3. We always still want to list the variable first. And then over here we'll just say minus a -4 is going to be a plus 4, so we'll get z plus 4 divided by 2, and this is the symmetric equation of the line.